Hello and welcome to game number 3 between the Vegas Trinity Knights and Team Wyoming. Sorry for the delay. Games prior to this one ran a little late. Nancy Goodrich, can you hear me out there? Just checking my audio. Vegas Trinity Knights donning their red jerseys, and Team Wyoming this time in their dark brown jersey with cream. Line up on the ice for the Vegas Trinity Knights. Weeble, Frenchie, Newell on the defense, Cassidy and Avina. And the starting goaltender in net, number 29, Cole Larison. Face-off win for Team Wyoming. Cross-ice pass avoids the referee and is into the zone. Loose puck in the skates picked up by Weeble. Weeble trying to head up ice, runs into number 9 for Wyoming. Cassidy will swing it across ice right in front of Larison. Wyoming pick up the pass, looking to exit. And then Frenchie's knocked down. Offsides on Team Wyoming. Face-off win for Wyoming. Puck all the way back to their zone. They will collect and look for a play up ice. Nicely dumps it in with a teammate over the line. So we'll have a face-off on the near face-off dot just outside the offensive zone. Salikas take the face-off. Corey goes to dump it in, hits Salikas in the neck. Salikas will skate it off. Puck behind the net, picked up by Team Wyoming. They'll look to exit the zone, and they do nicely. We'll have to hold on to that. Retreats back to their own defensive zone, and a steal by Team Wyoming. Corey looking for an exit pass to Gilliam. Was intercepted. Team Wyoming now keeping it in the zone. Nisley fans on it. Just floats off his stick. On the near side, Wyoming. And Gilliam fighting for it. Fanning on the pass there. And we get a whistle. We'll have face-off in the zone as both teams will make wholesale changes. Coming on the ice, Lacus, Bolster, Sparks. On the defense, Biaggi and Flood. Sparks wins the face-off back to Flood. Flood plays it around Biaggi and up, not out of the zone, right on the blue line. Sparks will help it out into the neutral zone. And Wyoming will play it into the middle and now dumps it in. Collecting it is Flood, plays it off the boards, looking for Bolster. That one gets past the stick of Bolster, and Wyoming dumps it down deep. Colton Flood able to get to that one before the Wyoming player, looking to take a shot on Larison. Wyoming swing it, blocked by Lacus. Lacus potential breakaway here, and that one just gets out past him as Lacus knocks the net off, and we got a whistle. And the puck will come outside the zone. We both take the face off. Newell to the right, Franchi to the left. On the defense, Cassidy and Avina. Cassidy, high lob into the zone. Dumps it deep over the red line, so no icing. Puck around to Avina. Avina shot from the right point. Saved by the goaltender. Redirects that one into the near corner. Puck behind the net. Swept to the far side by Team Wyoming off the boards, but banks it to Newell. And Franchi collects the puck just outside the left faceoff circle. Looking to get around Team Wyoming does. Between the legs, Weebolt looking to pass that one to Lanfranchi. Lanfranchi will get to it. Turn, play to Weebolt. Vegas using the small space they have wisely. Weebolt back to Avina. Avina shot from the slot. Hits the Team Wyoming, and we got a 3-on-2 developing here. Some speed. Avina gets and an offsides just at the last minute. Number 24, Wyoming, not able to hold up his forward momentum as number 44, the puck carrier, crossed the blue line with the puck. Face-off can be taken by Salikas. Gilliam to the right, Hawley to the left. On the defense, Corey and Isley. Corey collects, plays it up softly to Hawley, who's over the red line, and dumps it in. Chasing it is Gilliam. Gilliam with some speed, gets to it first. Jumps off the stick. Salikas will give a little help there to try to dispossess Team Wyoming. Gilliam knocks down Wyoming, number 81. Played up but not out. Nicely keeps it. Nicely shot. And a dropping puck. That one started to dip down, but dips down just over the bar. Gilliam shielding the puck below the goal line, trying to cut it to the middle. Holly gets a hold of his stick and heads towards the middle. Gets into a scrum on the far side. Loose puck picked up by Team Wyoming as they get past Corey. Sparks back checking. Shot. That one high over the net. Hits the glass. Rims around. Kicked out of zone by Nisley. Sparks will carry it out. Try to dump it in. Lacus on the follow-up. Team Wyoming clear it down. Ice. Should be an icing. And it is. We'll head back to the offensive zone to the left of the goaltender, number 11 for Team Wyoming. In other news around the tournament, Team Wyoming defeated GSC 5-0 in their late night game last night. Currently, Vegas sitting in first place position. Suarez turns around and dumps it into the zone and chases. Suarez and Lacus working down low. Centering pass by Suarez through the blue ice and picked up by Wyoming. That one jumps off Wyoming's stick. Flood gets to it and puck played out of the offensive zone, and Wyoming will have to tag up. Dumped into the zone off of Flood. Biaggi back to collect. Biaggi backhands it up to Suarez. Suarez up to Wiebold on the breakout pass, and Wiebold just mishandles that one. He goes down as he runs into number 12. Wiebold back to collect the puck for Vegas. Puck just keeps holding up on him. Newell will take it up the right side. Newell to the right face-off circle. He's shoved down, back to his feet. And now Len Frenchie's down. Wyoming. Steal, and they'll say offsides. Very close, very close. Face off going to be taken by Salikas. Gilliam to the right, Holly to the left. On the defense, Cassidy and Avina. Avina gains the red line, dumps it in. Chasing is Gilliam. Wyoming high puck, gloved down at the blue line by Cassidy. And puck stays in on the Wyoming player at the blue line on the far side. Now Wyoming dump it in over the red line, no icing. Back to collect is Avina. Avina gets pinned along the boards, kicked. Wyoming player kicks it to Avina, actually gives him a chance to make a breakout. Block by Salikas. Avina with the puck, blocked the puck, took the puck himself, and is dispossessed right at about the red line. Chip up ice. Sparks coming off the bench disrupted the play a little bit, but not enough to change the possession. Lacus pass to the middle to Gilliam. Gilliam's got breakaway opportunity here. Gilliam, shot, no goal. Off the post, never went in, hit the back of the goaltender and stopped right an inch or two over the blue line as parents cheered here. And now a breakaway the other direction. Almost a breakaway, actually. Hassled by a couple of red jerseys there. Not able to get anything off cleanly on Larison with 5:51 to go in the period. Puck dumped in deep by Team Wyoming. And the far side, Lacus trying to play that one off the glass and out as he comes together with Team Wyoming player. Team Wyoming curling around on the near side. Drop it back to the left point man. And stolen by Bolster. But just floats off the stick of Bolster to Team Wyoming. Corey will intercept that pass. Play it to Nisley. Nisley up one touch to Wiebold. And Franchi trying to pressure. Wyoming will play it to the near side. Tipped off the stick of Wiebold. Now to Nisley. Trying to chip it in. Glove down by the Team Wyoming player, Newell. One touch into the far corner, Weebolt chasing. Weebolt centering pass to Newell. Newell to the middle to Lanfranchi, and a goal! Weebolt, Newell, Lanfranchi for goal number 1. Face off by Weebolt. Same personnel on the ice for Vegas. Biaggi pulls it to himself initially, but Wyoming got to it first. Biaggi curling around off the sideboard. Walking to the middle, shot Larson, save, and hold for the face-off. To the left or right of Larson. Extra coaching for the defense before puck drop. Puck back to the right point man. Shot. Gets through. Larson kick pad save. Second attempt. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Biaggi. Biaggi out to the outside. Just misses that one to Holly. And another kick save by Larson. Biaggi's got to get around the referee. Cannot. He'll reverse. Rims it around. Looking for Gilliam. Gilliam will get the puck. Cross ice pass. Looking for Holly. And Wyoming get to it first. Dumped back in deep by Wyoming. Loose puck picked up by Biaggi. He'll sweep it to the outside and play it up to Holly. Holly gains the red line, dumps it in, rimmed around the boards. Wyoming will collect as Vegas make changes. In the skate of the referee, kicks it to the Wyoming player. And puck kept in the zone by Sparks and played out by Wyoming. Neutral zone, Cassidy, high lob, back to the defense of Wyoming. Rimmed around. Puck collected below the goal line by Wyoming as they look to exit their zone. Cross ice pass, tipped, should be offsides, and it is. Face-off win for Wyoming. Shot on the outside of the net. Wyoming will collect. Curl back around. Looking for a play. Gets a little bit of space. He'll lay it off for his left point man. Persifield will walk it down the wall. Stolen Lanfranchi up to Weebolt. Weebolt grabbed that one from behind his back, and that kind of threw off the Wyoming player on his positioning. One touch to the outside. Weebolt looking to one touch it to Avina. And Vegas initially able to dispossess Wyoming. Wyoming now with the puck. Pass to the far side. The captain. We got a penalty coming here. Interference on number 12, I believe, for Wyoming. We'll see. The door opens for Team Wyoming. Looks like they'll take both of them. So these will be offsetting penalties that will be cleared from the board, both. Puck dumped in below the goal line. 5-on-5 hockey here. Nicely, one touch up by Holly is intercepted. Puck played wide of the net by Wyoming. Corey collects, and off the glass and out to Gilliam. Scrum on the near side wall, almost right at half line. Puck comes out to Wyoming as they dump it in deep. That should be an icing. They let it play. Cutting back, and puck played to the outside by Nicely. Kept in by Team Wyoming. Puck off. Nicely collects puck. Holly plays it out into the neutral zone. And Wyoming plays it out to the neutral zone. One touch up. And Nicely gets the puck, and Wyoming goes down nicely to the box. Is the call on Nicely. And Vegas are on the penalty kill. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1:14 in the penalty kill. Wyoming keeping it to the perimeter. Now in the right face-off circle. Tries to sidestep Lacus. Newell pressuring. Puck stays in right at the blue line. Shot blocked by Lanfranchi. And Biaggi will rim that one around the boards. Number 20 for the Wyoming team pinching in. Walking it around. Curling. We'll drop it back to the right point man. And the pressure of Vegas able to force a missed pass. And the goaltender will have to make a play on it as Vegas make changes. That one on net. Team Wyoming over the blue line. Defended by Avina. Shot. Larson save. Rebound picked up by Avina. Played to the outside off the stick of Wyoming. And there's the buzzer for the end of the period. Vegas will be on 16 seconds. A penalty kill to start the second period. Goal 2 for the Vegas Unicorn Knights, 5 for Wyoming. Larson back to his crease. And VJGK to the penalty kill. 13 seconds. Newell got a piece of that one, but not enough to break up the play. Pass to the middle. Vegas about to come to full strength in the skates. Over on sides. And back to full strength is Vegas. Shot from the point. Hits traffic in front. Puck ends up in the near corner. Wyoming still in control. Now dispossessed. Cassidy plays it up, but gets to the point man for Wyoming. Wyoming shot from the left point. Loose in front, in the slot. Newell takes a hit shot. Larson save. Rebound. And a goal. Larson lost sight of that puck, and that one stuffed in by Wyoming. Consoled by his defense. Sparks take the face off. Lacus to the left, Bolster to the right. Lacus will turn and gain the red line and dump it in. Goal scored by number 88. Assisted by number 9. Puck played in and offsides. Face off going to be taken by Sparks. Same personnel on the ice for Vegas. Corey dumps it in deep. Bolster pressuring. And tripped up. No call by the refs. So let him play on. Wyoming to collect. Cross ice pass. Picked up by number 34 for Wyoming. Dumps it in. Pass nicely. Wyoming trying to sweep it to the front off the skates of Sparks. Puck down to the outside. Sparks plays it behind the net. Wyoming play it down the near walls. Got to avoid the referee. Rimmed around to Nicely. Nicely up ice. Misses the pass to Bolster. And Wyoming curl around to the near side. Drop it to the right point man. Shot blocked. Off the skates of Lacus. That one will be no icing. Lacus trying to get to it. If he had a clear path, would have been on. Able to get to that first. Puck dumped up to Holly. Holly shot knocked down to Salikas. Wyoming plays it out of the zone. Puck in deep. Cross ice pass. Holly has it tipped off right at the blue line. Corey will play it up to Gilliam. Gilliam and Salikas trying to enter the zone. Not quite able to get that cleanly. And Wyoming over the blue line. Pass to the middle. Larson. Save. What a pass, though, by Team Wyoming. Shot. And that one's wide of the net as well. Wyoming play it down the wall. Salikas backhands that one. Looks like the Wyoming kid might have tripped on Larson's stick. Corey comes away with the puck. Corey's got some space. He'll skate it over the red line. Dumps it in and heads for a change. Vegas making wholesale changes. Coming onto the ice, Flood and Cassidy. Steal with Newell right at the blue line. Newell walking in. Shot. Goal! Lucas Newell picks the glove side. Goaltender had cheated a little bit towards the middle, I believe. And Newell makes no mistake in putting that one past the goaltender at 9:24. Vegas regain the lead. And Weebolt take the face-off. Face-off win by Wyoming. Steal by Newell. Newell looking for number 2. And off the outside of the right post. And good block by Lanfranchi as Vegas trying to dispossess Wyoming. Newell dangles it to the middle, gets past a couple, and that's curled off of his stick by number 8 for Wyoming. Cross ice pass, bouncing puck. Cassidy got a piece of it. Bouncing puck, 3-on-1. Avina. Shot, save Larison, and he'll hold. Loose puck, and a goal. Wyoming answer quickly. Larison wasn't quite sure where the puck was. And the referee explaining to Larison that the puck came loose in front of the net in the crease as Wyoming tie it back up, 8:40. And Knights will get their personnel on the ice. Sparks, Lacus, Suarez, and on the defense, Corey and Nisley. 8:40 to go in the period, all tied up at 2. Scored by number 16 for Wyoming. Nicely high off the glass at the scorekeeper's table. Flipped up ice, looking for Lacus. Corey will get to it. And a high flop to the opposite side. Cut to the middle. Corey is there. Wyoming. Shot wide left of the net. And puck out of play. Face off taken by Salikas, won by Vegas. Biaggi will curl behind his net. Look for a play. Takes an odd bounce off the boards. Bouncing puck. Picked off the skates. Wyoming shot. Rebound loose, and they'll give him the whistle. Early whistle by the referee. And we'll do a face-off to the left of Larison with 7:50 to go in period number 2. Flood will bank it off the backboard to Biaggi. Biaggi up to Holly. Holly dumps it on net. Saved by the goaltender. Trying to steer it away was Gilliam. Cross ice pass. Wyoming. Onside, says the referee. Flood back to collect. Lays it up the wall. Rebounded around. Hits the player on the ground in the corner. Max Gilliam. A little bit of space. Plays it to the right side. Looking for Holly. And Wyoming get to it first and clear it around the boards. Gilliam runs into 2 Wyoming players. And we got a penalty coming. Boarding. Wyoming boarding at 7:05. And Vegas will head to the power play. And Larison pulled. Hellman put in. Biaggi shot. Blocked by Wyoming. Cut to the middle. Newell to Weebolt. Weebolt shot. Low. Kick save by the goaltender. Redirects that one in the near corner. High lob. Biaggi will track back to the neutral zone. Play it to Avina. Avina fans on that pass. He'll cut back. Look for another way in. And they'll reverse it around to the left side. Biaggi gets past one. Curling down low. Stops it. Sets up the power play with 57 seconds to go. Weebolt swings it to the right, and Avina. Avina now to Biaggi. Biaggi. Shot! Wide left of the net. Wyoming with the puck. Steal by Lanfranchi. Just as Lanfranchi went to pass it, it's taken off of his stick. Pocket picked by Wyoming. Weevil to the middle. Avino will keep it in. Avino to Biaggi. Biaggi from the slot. Shot! Rebound. Kick to the far side. 27 seconds to go on the power play. Newell cuts it to the middle. Newell to the left side to Weebold. Weebold has his shot blocked. And we got a potential breakaway here. We'll see how warmed up Hellman is. Shot! And that one misses the net. Up ice. Icing. Looking to catch Wyoming sleeping as they were all up ice except for a couple. Unfortunately, that one misses the mark. And back down to the defensive zone. Vegas will go with 5 seconds remaining. And I just noticed there was a 2 and a 10 for the boarding call on the Wyoming player. Puck out of the zone into the neutral zone. And Wyoming is back to full strength. Puck dumped in, nicely to collect. Corey trying to get to the puck first. Hawley trying to one-touch that one to Salikas. Bounced off his bouncing puck. Wyoming play to the left side. Shot. Stopped in the skates of Nisley. And Nisley blows a tire. Also an edge. Off the glass and around. Kick to the middle and Max Gilliam. Scott Hawley with him. Let him play. Offsides. Missed by the referee, but we'll play on. Nicely. Gains the red line. Dumps it in. Wide at the net. Just wide. With 4:50 to go in the period. Pass up ice. Misses everybody. That'll be an icing. No icing, they say. Waved off. Corey looking to exit the zone. Bolster up ice. Looking for Lacus. And puck dumped out of play by Wyoming. Into the zone bench. With 4:26 to go on period number 2. All tied up at 2s. Face-off win by Wyoming. Puck back to Biaggi. Biaggi swings it to the right side to Flood. Flood banks it off the boards to Bolster. Bounced off his stick and changes possession to Wyoming. Wyoming trying to move it up the ice, and it's stolen by Lacus. Lacus trying to get around one. And a puck battle on the near boards. Pass out to the middle. And Team Wyoming throw that one wide of the net. Perhaps intentional. Wyoming player number 34 trying to hit that one out of the air. Missed the connection. Weebolt to the wall and an icing. Coming with 3:36 to go in the period. Face off by Weebolt against number 81 for Wyoming. Face off win by Vegas. Avina curls back around behind his net, plays it to the outside, and Newell just gets past his stick. Wyoming keep it in the zone. Weebolt digs it out of the skates of Wyoming, and they stick lift Weebolt to get it back. Puck to Avino, plays it out of the zone, back to collect it in his zone is Team Wyoming. Weebolt with a steal, and Franchi coming in. Newell to Franchi, and that one just behind. Pass to the far side by Wyoming and dumped into the zone. Cassidy will collect. No interference call by the referee there. Avina trying to get to it first. Wyoming with the puck. And tipped out of the zone. Wyoming will have to tag up. Offsides. Face off. Taken by Salikas. Win for Vegas. And poked off a Corey stick on the near side. Wyoming looking for a pass. Lay it off behind the wall. Or down the wall, near side wall. Puck now in the far corner. Shot. Save. Hellman. Second attempt. High over the net. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Wyoming will have to tag up. Wyoming as they beat Hellman at 1:33 in period number 2. Wyoming take the lead, 3-2. Face-off win, or Sparks, Lacus being told to move, and face-off win for Vegas. Flood dumped in. 98 for Wyoming on the goal. And the referee will wait for them to dig it out and stalled. So we'll have a whistle, 109. Face-off win for Wyoming. They turn over to Vegas. Puck played in deep by Flood. Rimmed around the boards. Up ice, tipped off the skate of Lanfranchi, so we'll play on. Pass up ice, and to the bench of Vegas. Off the stick of Flood. Soft win for Vegas. Swing it to the left side. Cassidy will gain the blue line and dump it in. Wyoming looking for a breakout pass in the skates. Davina tips it over Wyoming player. Looking for a pass, centering pass. Pass dumped in high by Newell. Ooh. Toe save by the goaltender. I think he thought it was going to roll wide. Ended up almost going in. Low shot. Good vision there by Avina. Saw Newell or Lanfranchi all alone in front of the goaltender. Centering pass by Weebolt. Not able to make a connection to a teammate. Puck all the way down the ice. Well, not ice, because the time will run out. And again, an active second period for Wyoming as they have 3 goals. Our 1 goal. Vegas Sugar Knights shots on goal 8 to Wyoming's 13. Face off taken by Salikas, won by Vegas. Gilliam cuts to the outside, gets to the red line, and dumps it in. Puck behind the net, collected by Wyoming. Wyoming looking for a breakout pass. Instead, play it to Corey, who played it in towards the right faceoff circle, but nobody there in a red jersey. Puck picked up by Vegas, and Salikas through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, and he's rubbed off along the boards. Wyoming, pass up ice. Now into the neutral zone, gains the red line, dumps it in. Hellman will leave it off for Corey. Corey will help it around the boards to Holly. Holly one touch up looking for Salikas, and Wyoming disrupts that play. Corey will ice it. Vegas will head back down to their defensive zone for face-off to the right of Hellman with 12:06 to go in period number 3. Top win for Vegas. Sparks plays it back to Biaggi. Biaggi curls around. Plays it up to Bolster and Delacus. Delacus takes it in. Shouldered off the puck along the near side. Here comes number 20 for Wyoming with some speed. In the skates of Biaggi. Biaggi dispossesses him, and Wyoming will have to collect back in their own zone. Bouncing puck. And dumped in after Wyoming tagged up. Biaggi lays it back around. Flood ran into the net there momentarily. Wyoming with the control. Net's off. We got a whistle. Face-off win by Wyoming. And puck loose in the slot. Team Wyoming shot saved by Hellman. Second save. Wyoming shot towards the net, trying to cut to the middle. Save. Diving number 88 for Wyoming. Wyoming plays it around the boards. Pinching in is the defense for Wyoming. Weebolt able to dispossess and loses the puck in the ref's skates. Weebolt now will rim it around the boards. And Weebolt on the exit. Weebolt. Pass to the left side to Lanfranchi between the wickets of the Wyoming team defense. Cassidy able to just get enough of that to play it to the near side to Avina. Dumped in by Avina. Puck on the far side. Newell trying to get there in time. Does not. Cassidy back. Everybody's on sides for Vegas, and he'll throw it into the far corner. Newell chasing. Pass up ice. Avina keeps it in. Salikas just coming off the bench. Here comes the captain, and the hooking call there. As soon as Vegas touches that. Hooking Newell to the box. Kill number 2 for Vegas. Team Wyoming on the power play. Bouncing puck settled at the blue line. Parents wanted an offsides there. Thought he pulled it back a little too far at the blue line. Puck down the wall by Wyoming. Benching in is Pierce. Nicely. Wyoming with the control at the left point. Shot. Save. We had a whistle before that. And Wyoming will go to the box. He doesn't know what he did. Tripping is the call on Wyoming. So we'll go to 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 4 seconds. And 4-on-4 hockey here. Puck to the neutral zone. Flood trying to get to it. Comes together. Puck picked up by Wyoming. Wyoming will take it around the right side. Steal by Salikas. Salikas trying to tap that one past. Wyoming trying to play that up. Biaggi forcing the turnover. Just jumps off the stick of Salikas. Salikas is taken down behind the play. 20 trying to walk it in. Trying to get past 3 red jerseys as they disrupt that. Biaggi with the puck. Tips it up to Salikas. Flood chips it out. Puck kept in by Wyoming. 6 seconds remaining on the Newell pass. They'll say onside. And shot high over the net by Wiebolt. Back to full strength is Vegas. Newell drops it down deep. Wiebolt gets to it. He'll lay that to Avina. The right point. Avina cuts back. Avina shot. Save goaltender. Gloves that one and holds with 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Face off to be taken by Wiebolt. Shot tipped over the net off the stick of Wiebolt. Glenn Franchi to collect. To the middle, Newell shot. And a save by the goaltender. Shot, goal! Newell gets it past eventually, and Vegas tie it up. And Vegas are back in it. All tied up at 3 apiece. Face-off win for Vegas. Avina back to collect. Avina will bank it off the back wall to Cassidy. Cassidy will bank it up. Puck will come to the blue line. Shot knocked down. Hellman will lay it off for Cassidy. Cassidy will rim it around the boards. Vegas looking for a breakout play as Wyoming run into each other. Bouncing puck off the stick of Sparks high and dropped below the goal line. Wyoming with the puck. Shot intercepted by Avina. Avina hard cut back. Off the glass. Bouncing puck. Kept in by Wyoming. Uses the body and skates to keep that one in the zone. Cassidy up the wall for Sparks. Sparks tipped up to Lacus. Lacus gets it past the left defense, or the right defense, sorry, for Wyoming, but right defense back to collect the puck before. Just turns that over. Now to Gilliam. Gilliam walking in, shot. Goal! Max Gilliam beats the goaltender. A tumbling puck end over end over the glove hand with 6:46 to go. And the Knights score the go-ahead goal. Face off taken by Salikas. Assisted by Salikas. Reverse back around by Corey. Nisey will stop it and make a play over to Corey. Avoid the referee. They'll play catch behind the net. Rimmed around the boards by Nicely. Off the skates. Leg pad. Gilliam will get the puck back. Gilliam over the red line. Dumps it into the far corner. He'll head for a change. Coming on for Gilliam is Newell. One touch out to the neutral zone. Corey has that poked off his stick. Wyoming over the blue line. Hawley hassling. Puck kept in. Shot! And that one just over the left corner of the net. Corey off the glass. High lob and out. Wyoming will have to tag up. And they do. Pass to the near side, and that's no icing. Thought it might have heard it hit the skates. Turnover in the slot. Shot! And a save by Hellman in the glove. Wasn't sure where the puck was. It was under his leg pad or glove. But Hellman tracking. Keeping the goal, the lead in favor of the Knights. 5:35 to go in period number 3. Off win for Vegas, but Wyoming got a chip on that one, but it chipped just over the net, thankfully. Wyoming back to collect. Skate below. One touch to the middle, picked up by Flood. And a breakaway. And takes out Hellman. Hellman stands firm, doesn't bite on the juke, and a hard slide into the post, which are not soft, by the Wyoming player, number 12. And Hellman with that save keeps his team in the lead. Puck dumped in by Wyoming after the faceoff win. Cassidy back to collect. Cassidy chips it up the side to Lanfranchi. Lanfranchi heads up ice with Weebolt and Newell. Newell to the outside. Newell gets around one. Weebolt drops it back, and that splits the uprights between Avina and Cassidy. Avina to Cassidy, right back. Weebolt goes down. Puck hits Weebolt on the way in, so no icing. Pass through ice, and a save. Lacus with a one-timer coming off the bench. Wyoming players falling. Lacus trying to get to the puck. He's hitting to the boards. And here come Wyoming on the attack. Into the neutral zone, over the red line. Just puck slows up on him. Avina steers that one to the near wall. Sparks getting to the puck. That's going to be an interference. Avina played that one around, and there's the call. Number 88 to the box. Vegas to the power play. Play team on the ice for Vegas. Newell, Gilliam, Weebolt on the defense. Biaggi and Avina. Biaggi to Avina, back to Biaggi. Biaggi down the wall to Weebolt. Weebolt walking in left face-off circle, past the middle. Newell's hung up by the stick of Wyoming and holds on to that one to keep the possession in favor of Vegas. Newell walking it to the middle. Centering pass, and not able to make the connection to Weebolt. Weebolt back checking and forces the turnover. Newell gains the red line, will dump it in. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Gilliam. Gilliam trying to head to the front of the net. Avina will swing it to Biaggi. Biaggi will turn, shoot, save, and we got a little shoving, pushing and shoving in front of the net. And seconds remaining on the power play for Vegas. Face off. Win for Vegas. Nicely shot. Low save and a hold by the goaltender. Face off will now be to the right of the goaltender since the shot originated from the right half of the ice by Nicely. Salikas take the face off. Puck in the skates. Vegas come away with it. Salikas drop it back to Nicely. Nicely fans on it. Able to get enough of it to keep it in possession of Vegas. Bolster on the ice. Nicely swings it to the right. Corey shot. Goal! Nicely to Corey. Shoots it off the goaltender's stick and elevated into the net. And a power play goal for Vegas. Bolster to Nicely to Corey. And Vegas get a little bit of breathing room with a 2-goal lead with 2:47 to go. Puck dumped in. Biaggi chips it out to the neutral zone. High lob. Wyoming will have to collect and play catch in the defense. Pass up ice to the neutral zone. Hard cut back and steal and a trip. Suarez tripped up by number 5 and Wyoming back to the penalty kill. Vegas back to the power play. 2:25 to go. Off win for Vegas. Cassidy swings it to Biaggi. Shot. Goal! Max Biaggi from the left point scores. Power play goal. Vegas wasting no time to capitalize on that one. 5 seconds. And Vegas take an even bigger lead with 2:18 to go in the period. Cassidy back to collect. He'll help that one around the boards to Holly. Jumps off Holly's skates. Wyoming's centering pass. Nobody there in a brown jersey. Puck on the near side. Sleek is trying to exit the zone. Holly will get it. Holly with some speed. Holly. Shot blocked. Wyoming played up the far side boards and exit the zone in through neutral zone. Throws it in the equipment of Cassidy through the legs. Gives it back to Wyoming. And it's in. Referee says it's in. Knights say it was not. Referee says no. Referees will talk it over. I think his ref partner did not see it in. The referees have talked it over and say no goal. .140 to go in the period. Vegas with a comfortable 3-goal lead. But goals can be scored quickly in hockey. Puck up to the neutral zone. Ping-ponging around. Corey back to collect and chip it high off the glass and out. Wyoming will have to tag up as they play it back defense. Backhanded into the neutral zone. Stick lifted by Newell. Bouncing puck to Weebolt. Kicks it up to Nicely. Nicely gains the red line. Dumps it in on net. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound picked up by his defense. Swung to the middle, turnover, Weeble, shot. Kick save by the goaltender. Weeble drops it back to Corey at the left point. Corey swings it to the right to Nisley. Nisley, shot, and a goal. Gilliam tips that one past. And Vegas make it 7. .7 seconds remaining in the game. Even more comfortable lead. Puck dumped in. Biaggi with the puck. Biaggi dumps it in deep. Wyoming to collect. 28 seconds to go. Puck goes in deep. Up ice, Suarez. Suarez. Shot blocked. Wyoming with the puck coming off the bench. Slikas disrupts. Slikas shot off the stick into the netting. And there's a buzzer. Final score 7-3 in favor of the Vegas Junior Gold Knights. Junior Gold Knights go undefeated. Oh, not undefeated. We got one more game this afternoon. Forgot. Got so many games going on. Join us at 3:05 at City National Arena for the 4th and final game of round robin. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you for game number 4 later on this afternoon. If you're into hockey and want to watch Bishop Gorman play, I will be streaming the Bishop Gorman game next at America First Center at 1:20. They face off against the Empire Hockey Club.